After initially saying he wanted to take time off, Julen Lopetegui is apparently close to agreeing terms with Wolves. Jules, are you surprised with the U-turn? I mean, it really just tells you the intricacy of the negotiations between Gestifoot and Gestifoot, right?
And Gestifoot, yeah. And I think he's had enough of all the phone calls from Uncle George, all the text messages, all the WhatsApp messages, everything, all the emails where he said, like, come on, you're the only one I can put in that club. I want to see him there. I think he will go now, for sure. I don't think it's a good move for him at all. But I want to see him in the Premier League to start with. I want to see him in that context, see what he does, if he can sort this mess out or not, see what players they bring for him in January, all of that. If you're a Wolves fan, I think he's a good coach. He's a really good coach.
He's a very good coach.
You should be happy in a way, even if you know how this is done. But I don't know how much he can do with our squads. We'll have to see.
I wonder too. I mean, part of the reason he was hesitant at first, I think it was his father had been unwell and stuff. If he needs more time, I mean, they have 2 more games before the break.
Before a 5-week break, yeah, exactly.
Give him more time.
Yeah.
We don't need to shoehorn him in for one game and.
True.
Give him the time.
That's probably what will happen anyway. I think.
I certainly would hope so. He's a good coach. I don't think this team is necessarily. I mean, some of the players I don't think are that good because ultimately some of the players aren't necessarily there for very clear-eyed decisions as much as it is, putting them in a shop window. But I think he's got a lot of types of players that would do well in Lopetegui's approach.
Yeah.
So I think it would be good news for Wolves fan if he comes in.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.